welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Thanks so much for popping in. If you are new here, my name is Erin. Like I said, I do mostly budgeting videos, but I sprinkle others in there here and there. And part of my budget kit for every month, I'm including now, this is kind of a new thing, but I'm including a meal plan for the month. So kind of like a grid where you can write out all your meals and you can do it weekly like I'm doing, or if you are super organized and you are way ahead of the game, like some people are, you can actually fill this out for the whole month and then you just know what the plan is. So I'm just flipping through the August budget kit. You can still get a hold of this if you want. You can still download it. The only thing is I ask that you be a subscriber to the channel because this is part of my give back to my subscribers. And if you hear the lawnmower, I'm really sorry, but it's gonna be okay because I'm not talking through this whole video. I'm gonna fast forward me filling in these blanks. So here is the monthly dinner plan. And as you can see, it is organized into 4 weeks. So you go down vertically for each one of these, kind of like Happy Planner style. But I don't know if Happy Planner has anything like this. I'm not sure. But when I say Happy Planner style, I mean vertically. That's how I like to do things. I mean, some people do like, you know, horizontal better, but I find that for this layout, if you're using an 8.5 by 11 sheet like I am, that vertically works best. So I have Monday through Sunday, and what I'm going to do is fast forward through me filling all this in. But if you're in a week like August where it has a lot of dates, see, pretty much this only has 28 dates to it. So you're going to be missing a little bit of something here and there. However, I didn't really want to compromise the size of these squares. So you'll see how I use the margin here for the first part of the month, and then I go all the way up to the 31st. When I'm able to fill this out completely, it'll end here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and you guys will be able to see what our dinner plans are. Utilizing this margin here for the first part of August because there was only 4 days, or you could utilize the margin over here, or you could just divide the first week, you know, if you don't have a lot to write. I got pretty detailed with mine because that's the way I want to do it. I want to be as detailed as possible because I build, well, what I used to do and what I'm getting back into is building my grocery list around this meal plan. So I would literally meal plan with you guys in my previous videos. There's a ton of them out there from like 2 years ago. And I would also say like, what do I need for this meal? And then I would think, do I have it already? And if I didn't, I would put it on my grocery list and I would kind of try to budget that way. So this is definitely a budgeting tool, but it just depends on how you use it. So for the first, we had grilled cheese and soup. It was very basic, but that's okay. And on Friday the 2nd, my husband makes a really good chicken tikka masala, but he does use the jarred Aldi sauce. Now, we don't just leave it like that. So if you love Indian food and chicken tikka masala, especially, Aldi's has a really great jarred sauce. And if you take like 1 or 2 jars and then you add cream cheese to it, like a whole block, you make the sauce extra rich. And then we add additional curry and Indian blend seasonings. It is just like a restaurant. Honestly, there is no difference from what we make at home with all these charred sauce. Of course, we have to doctor it up, but there's no difference between that and when we get at our local Indian restaurant. So very good. Check it out if you haven't had it already. On Saturday the 3rd, we went out. You can see that's kind of a theme. And on Sunday the 4th, we had grilled chicken pasta primavera. So we just put some chicken on the grill, and then I made a really simple pasta primavera with like a lemon wine sauce. Just super easy. It sounds like fancy, but it's not. And Parmesan cheese, and we just had a ton of vegetables that we needed to use up. So I cut them up small and I roasted them on a sheet pan. Came out amazing. So week 1, officially, but we're already on August 5th for this one. We had chicken tortellini and spinach soup. So basically imagine a chicken noodle soup, but instead of noodles, you use little tortellinis and then you add spinach to it just for like some extra flavor or nutrition, whatever. It's very good. And we had some French bread with that. On the 6th, we had these Sam's Club stuffed chicken breasts. So they have a couple different ones. They have, I think, a cordon bleu one, and it has like ham and cheese inside, but we get the one with broccoli, and I think there's cheddar in it, but it's not overwhelmingly cheesy, which I don't care for a lot of cheese with chicken. I don't know, it's just how I am. So it's definitely safe if you're like that, but it is breaded, so it's kind of like rolled up and it's stuffed, but there's no funny stuff to it, you know, and it tastes like good chicken. So those are in the freezer section. They are completely raw if you decide to try them, so you do need to give yourself adequate time to cook them or heat them up. And then we had oven roasted potatoes and oven roasted broccoli. So again, super simple. We use what we had. You know, I try to buy a lot of produce at Aldi's or Walmart, and then we just have it on hand and we just kind of work it in. And then on the 7th, we had a vegetable stir fry. Again, super easy. We don't have a wok, but it was the same thing. You know, we made we had a frozen blend, and then we added some more things into it, like some asparagus and stuff. And then we have this really good Panda, I think it's Panda Express sauce. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's their teriyaki. It is delicious, and we use that, and I think we use some light soy sauce. We try to go a little bit sparingly just because of the sodium. And then we, you know, just stir fried that, flash fried it, whatever you want to call it, and then we put it over steamed rice. Very, very good. On the 8th, we had chicken, basil, tomato, and fresh mozzarella paninis. So I use the good old-fashioned Foreman grill for that. I know a lot of people had Foreman grills back in the day, and I still have mine, and it's, you know, a pretty large one. Even the large one wasn't huge, but it was such a clunky appliance. But a lot of people just have panini presses now, or Ninja, I think, has like a feature on a couple of their things. But anyways, I just get out the good old George Foreman, and it comes out amazing. You do not have to butter the bread. So if you're trying to save on calories or fat or anything like that, you can literally do your panini just by pressing it, and it comes out delicious. On the 9th, we ordered pizza. On the 10th, out for Chinese, very good, down the street from us, local, super inexpensive. I mean, it is like so cheap to go there, and the food is very good. It's like a privately owned place. And then on the 11th, grilled chicken, asparagus, zucchini, and dry ranch seasoned potatoes. So we always have like a jar, not a jar, like a package of dry ranch seasoning. So we used to buy the envelopes, but then we realized Sam's Club sells it in like a bottle, a plastic bottle, and you can just add it as you go. And that is the easiest way to make oven roasted potatoes, in my opinion, if you like that flavoring. So just use some of the dry ranch and a little bit of olive oil, and it is very good. So on the 12th, we're getting into the coming up menu. So chili, because my mom and my husband both had a craving for chili, but I don't eat red meat, so I'm gonna have a cheese quesadilla and some taco rice, and it's literally called taco rice. It's by Knorr's, and they have taco rice and they have Spanish rice, and the taco rice is so good. It kind of reminds me of Chili's rice. I don't know, it's really good though. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna have, and some salsa. The 13th, grilled chicken Caesar salads and garlic bread. So we sometimes buy the Caesar salad kits, but I find more often than not, when we don't meal plan and we buy salad kits in the bag, sometimes they go bad, you know, and I don't use them in time, but then I always save the dressing packets. Well, if you buy Marzetti's Caesar dressing, it is literally like restaurant quality, and they sell it in like the produce section of my grocery store anyway. It's refrigerated, so try it if you like Caesar salad. So we have some romaine, we have plenty of croutons, like bagged croutons, Parmesan cheese. Gonna make some grilled chicken and use the Marzetti's dressing, and then we have frozen garlic bread, so we're gonna use that up. And then the 14th, burgers on the grill. That'll be for my husband and for my mom. Again, I don't eat red meat, but I do like a good black bean burger, and I have those in the freezer. And then corn on the cob. And then the 15th, grilled chicken pasta salad, which is one of my favorite things for the summer. And to be honest, I like when the chicken is hot and the pasta salad is really cold. I know that's weird. Some people don't like it like that, or they don't put it together even, but it is super good. So grill your chicken and then put it over a cold pasta salad. It is chef's kiss, so good. And then we have some pita, and I'm just gonna cut it into wedges and throw that on the grill. Well, I'm gonna grill it and then cut it up into wedges. And then the 16th, we have a pork loin that we have been needing to use. So we're going to make that with mashed potatoes and some roasted broccoli. So I don't really ever eat steamed broccoli because broccoli and I don't get along. It gives me really bad stomach issues. But I find that if I roast it, it's a little less so. And I think the flavor is better too. So that'll be roasted. The 17th, we're going out. And then on the 18th, grilled naan pizzas. If you haven't tried it, try it. So you can do a couple different things with naan pizza. You can buy naan bread at your grocery store. You can buy it at Aldi's. They have really good naan bread, which is where we get ours. But put all your toppings on it like you would a regular pizza, and you can put it right on your grill, and it comes out so flavorful. Or you can even put it in the air fryer. It's so good. And then the ones that I'm going to make are going to have mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and cheese on them. So not like pizza sauce, but you could make it with pizza sauce if that's your preference. So good. So that's it. That's the meal plan so far for August. And by the time I do another one of these, we'll be getting into the week of the 19th, which is crazy. August is going so fast, like every other month this year. I keep saying, like, I just don't know how things are going this fast. Like, on Sundays, I always dread going to work on Mondays. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. And then I think on like Thursday night, like tomorrow's Friday, I can't believe I was just saying, like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow because it's Monday. Like, it is just flying. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but I know a lot of people are saying that these months are flying too, so it's crazy. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, I would love if you stuck around and did so. And like I said, the August budget kit is still available if you want and or need that. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.